Today, we're going to talk about the 5 best forms of passive income. Passive income is really important because once you have enough passive income, you can live off of that income and let the rest of your investments grow. Passive income is always going to require some initial effort or money, but it doesn't require the same effort as it would to do a job to earn that money, like a full-time job. So with that being said, the very first form of passive income that we're going to talk about today is dividends. Let's take Procter & Gamble for example. They have one of the longest histories of paying out dividends. Currently, Procter & Gamble costs around $150 and they have a dividend yield rate of around 3%. So what exactly does that mean? So let's dig into the math. A dividend yield rate is how much a company pays out in dividends relative to their stock price. And so if we take Procter & Gamble's stock price of $150 and we take 3% of that, that means you get paid roughly $5 a year in dividends per share. So if you had 100 shares of Procter & Gamble, then you would make 5 times 100, which is $500 in dividends a year. So that's passive income right there. There are plenty of companies that offer dividends, and there's a wide range of percentages, somewhere from 0.1% all the way up to 5 to 10%. Your stock can still grow while you're able to gain money from these dividends and use these dividend funds. You can either reinvest these dividends or you can use these dividends to pay for your expenses. So let's say, going back to the Procter & Gamble example, if you make $500 in dividends each year, that's enough to pay a couple months of electricity bills, or if you need to buy a new laptop,